Vast network of Newsfirst.lk reporters, numbering over 18,000 in fact, sent in many updates today from across the island on what they felt, what they saw and what they heard during the polling for the 2015 presidential election. Now, as we reported earlier, the voter turnout at the 2015 presidential election was at over 70%. Now, this means that over 10 million people who were eligible to vote exercised their franchise today. 15,044,490 people were eligible to cast their ballots at the 12,314 polling stations spread across the country from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. today.
1,586,597 eligible voters in the Colombo district cast their ballot today. $1.6,097,537 voters cast their ballot in the Gampaha district. 897,349 eligible voters exercised their franchise from the Kalutara district. 462,911 voters were eligible to cast their ballot in the Hamanthara district. 819,666 persons cast their vote in the Galle district. 623,818 persons were eligible to cast their ballot in the Mathura district. 620,486 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Badula district today. 339,797 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Monaragala district today. 636,733 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Anuradhapura district today. 307,125 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Polonnaruwa district today. 1.4,009,160 persons cast their ballot in Kandy today. 379,675 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Matale district today. 534,150 persons cast their vote from the Nuwara Eliya district today. 1,266,443 persons were eligible to cast their franchise in the Kurunegala district today. 553,009 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Putlam district. 256,852 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Trincomalee district today. 465,757 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Digamandula district. 365,167 voters cast their ballot in Batiklo today. 810,082 persons cast their ballot in Ratnapura today. 649,878 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Kegalle district today. 529,239 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Jaffna district today. 253,058 persons were eligible to exercise their franchise in the Vanni electoral district today.